Mayor Pro Tem Bixon,
Here.
Council Members Clouser,
Yes, here.
Hauser,
Here.
King, Salvia,
Here.
Trent.
Here.
Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we have one addition under public comment scheduled, non-scheduled presentations. We have Rob Harper here from My Green, Michigan, and we will start with Rob. Step on up.
Good evening, Council.
Good evening.
Thank you very much for having me. It's nice to see a number of you again. My name is Rob Harper, and I'm Director of Development for My Green, Michigan, which is a food waste recycling company here in southeastern Michigan. Prior to working for My Green, Michigan, I was the Director of Development for the competition, which was Co-Sustainability. For 2 years, I helped develop their collection program and their municipality collections and schools. A year ago this August, My Green Michigan bought Co-Sustainability, and they were kind enough to ask me to stay on, which I enjoy doing. We are a food waste and compostable recycling company, and as many of you know, we have a food issue here where 40% of all food, and this is from the EPA, 40% of all food that is created from cans of tomatoes to Twinkies is thrown away. It's obscene.
So bad.
We have a food issue with hunger in this state also. I work directly with a lot of food recovery companies, Make Food Not Waste in particular, and the Detroit Food Rescue out of Detroit in the produce terminal. We're working with a number of municipalities where we're helping to collect the food waste and process it. Our facilities are in Wixom and Diamondale, and we are owned by Hammond Farms, which is one of the state's largest landscaping companies. We operate basically from Michigan, or excuse me, Lansing down. I'm working with the city of Kalamazoo right now, Battle Creek, in talks with Flint, but one of our greatest success stories is with the city of Royal Oak. When I was with Co-Sustainability 2 years ago, I started with one collection bin at their farmers market. Very intimate with the market. My past career life was I was in publishing in a food magazine called Edible Wow for 15 years. We wrote about the farmers markets, the restaurants that bought and supported local, and so that's how I got involved with food recovery. As I mentioned, 2 years ago, we started with one bin at the Royal Oak Farmers Market. I have 35 bins in the city today, and I have another 30 bins with the Royal Oak School District. We collect all of the food waste from the school district, and we convert it into compost and soil blends. I'm a capitalist with a conscience. We are a for-profit company, so I sell the bags of compost back to the children at cost, $4 a bag. They sell it at fundraisers for $15 to $18 a bag. And they also use their food waste in their school gardens. We call it closing the loop, bringing it all back. We are huge on the educational component. These children are going to be running this country one day, and I plan on being around. So I want to help them do a good job. And as I mentioned earlier, we want the kids to guilt their parents into doing the right thing. So we've been in business since 2014. We're proud of what we do. We have state-of-the-art equipment. Our trucks do not leak. We also offer a bin washing service, which I brought on board at Co-Sustainability. Food waste recycling is a messy business. There's no getting around it. So we try to circumvent in every situation that best serves our clients. It's not the food, it's the liquid that smells. It's when it starts to decompose. So a number of our clients are using paper, they're using sawdust, We highly recommend compostable bags, but we have a fleet of trucks. We have clients that Royal Oak, for example, we pick up twice a week. And so it is so embraced by the community. The city of Ferndale, Livonia is coming on board. I just partnered with the city of Novi. We're taking advantage of the Tollgate Farm MSU extension. Wherever the community can gather, it gives us an opportunity to educate them on food waste recycling. A lot of people say, well, I'll just dig a hole in my backyard. Well, we can take meat, we can take dairy, we can take bones, where the backyard gardener cannot do that because it will draw vermin. There's no doubt about that. And so we welcome the opportunity to work with the city of Rochester.
Any questions? We're very excited about this potential partnership, and we thank Councilmember Trent for her
I do
reaching
also.
out and working with you. It's a great opportunity. Just curious, other school districts, like, do you wait till you're in a city, like, to approach Rochester Community Schools, or how have you handled that?
Well, I'm
in Royal
working
Oak?
with Wayne Westland Hayes Elementary School. I'm also working, which is a great program, Davison School District up near Flint. The farmers market is the logical entry point for us.
Yeah, yeah.
For the educational process and the
Right.
component. While I was at Co-Sustainability, I produced a YouTube video on our program with the city of Royal Oak. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to send it
Yeah.
to Marilyn, and she can share with the council members.
That would be great.
Sorry,
Yes.
the question was, how would you approach Rochester Community Schools? Are you guys, do you have the scale ability to take on the Rochesters or a school in with?
Absolutely.
I think that was what Mayor Jones
Yes.
was asking
Yes.
about how, because she is our liaison with the schools.
I'm an old school salesperson. I send out emails, I send out flyers, I knock on doors. It's the classic, who do I know who
Yeah,
knows
sure.
people I want to know,
Sure.
and for all the right reasons. I typically, well, for example, Henry Ford Hospital, I just contracted with all of their facilities. And I will go in personally for the first week and spend a few hours each day with the staff, answering questions, making suggestions, doing a situation analysis on their facilities. So I'm hands-on, and I've done it with the schools also. I've done Earth Day assemblies where I've
Awesome,
taken the
yeah.
compost in from start to finish.
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah,
Councilmember
so
Sal.
I have a question. So if we're looking at a program for our residents, do we need a different type of program for our downtown, like our businesses? Like, I know we have a new business in town, La Juice, and she's got huge things to compost. So is it a separate program?
It can be. It can be a community, it could be a municipality if the city wants to offer it, or it could be individual businesses. We do both.
Okay.
And I guess we'll look to you for a little bit of those future discussions.
Yeah, I wanted to thank you for coming. I know you weren't feeling well, so thank you
Well,
for coming this evening.
I appreciate the
And
opportunity.
it wasn't your choice not to feel well, I get
Yeah.
that. But
Any question, you have
Thank
my
you.
contact
Yep,
information.
and you-
Welcome the opportunity to come back, but I thank you and the community for this opportunity.
Well, we are
We're
excited
excited.
about it. We really are. Thank you for your time.
Thank you kindly. Have a
Yes.
wonderful evening.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, is there any public comment for something not scheduled on the agenda? Who's managing? Is that Megan? Megan. Megan, is there anyone online?
We have no one online, thank you.
All right. Next then is the approval of the consent agenda, which is a consideration of the meeting minutes, regular meeting, June 8th, 2026, and the check register report. Is there a motion? A motion from Councilmember Trent.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented and many minutes of the regular meeting and the check register report
Awesome.
of
Is there
on June 8th, 2026.
Thank you. Is there support? Support by Councilmember Hauser. That's it for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for a minute I thought, do we usually do, we
No,
don't do a roll
no.
call. Okay, there is no old business.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do, I
Yeah.
thought I was missing something. Okay, roll call.
Jones,
Yes.
Bixson,
Yes.
Clauser,
Yes.
Hauser,
Yes.
Salvia,
Yes.
Trent.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to public hearings. We have a public hearing today for the consideration of the liquor license transfer from DeMarco's Italian Restaurant and Wine Bar to the owner of AYFN Hospitality LLC. Is there, do we have them present? What, I'm sorry, because I thought Chief was going to
Yeah, usually
talk.
on the presentations, they'll do their presentation and
Okay,
everything.
then we'll do that.
Before
Questions?
council deliberates, public comment, if they have any
Okay.
comments on it, and then after public comment's done,
We do.
then you guys will then deliberate in final.
Okay, with the petitioner, please come up. Oh, Chief is here also, so I don't know if Chief was going to make some comments also, maybe at the end. We'll wait. You guys, come on up. Hi.
Hello. Good evening, Mayor, members of council. I'm Kelly Allen, appearing on behalf of the purchasers of DeMarco. This is Katie Wilhelm.
Thank you.
And she is the sole member of AYFN Hospitality LLC. They're also buying the real estate, and Glenn has a company that is buying the real estate. Also with us tonight is Roger Walker. He is an investor in the companies. And essentially, this is a turnkey operation. So you know Mark Mandola for years. We've also represented Mark when he came before council to get approval. And Mark's done a great job with the brand and the name, and I think it's been a real asset to the city. So they're going to continue to do what they're doing. They also have that little place in the back called the back door, right? It's like a tequila and chips type of place. And they are looking for your approval tonight. We did submit everything required under ordinance. We understand this is a public hearing, and we're anxious to see if there are any comments that we need to address. If not, we'll be asking for your approval, just update on liquor control approval. It'll be on the agenda tomorrow in front of the LCC on their licensing meeting, and they will be granted what's called a conditional license. So at that point, the buyer, Katie, can take over the operations of the business, so Mark can have a rest. And so if you have any questions, we addressed all of your ordinance factors, and Katie or myself or Glenn can answer questions that you have.
Okay, awesome, thank you. I think Chief, do you want to come up and say anything? We'll have him say something, then we'll have public comment, and then we'll circle back around. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Good evening.
Tonight's a formality under our city ordinance 4.13 because there's a transfer of ownership. The only thing I could say on the law enforcement part, and the state usually wants to hear from law enforcement, and also they want feedback from the public, and more importantly from you. I've been here 3 years, and I've seen the Roxy, what it was then. I see it now. There's been significant improvements. Both Glenn and Katie are model business people in town here. They give back to the community. For the number of people they have there on the weekends, we have zero issues. Zero. So that's, I got to respect that. So if you want my opinion, I have no issues. I wish them the best if you approve this, and if you have any other questions, let me know. But we have zero crime there, zero calls for service, so I can't ask for anything better, so.
Awesome, thank you. So I will open up the public hearing at 7:14. Is there anyone here that wants to make any comments about the transfer of the liquor license? Megan, is there anyone at home?
We have no one online, thank you.
Okay. Close the public hearing at 7:14 in a few seconds. Council, questions? Anyone? Councilmember Hauser?
The information that was provided from the packet was quite thorough, identified what the issues presented were, gave the background, gave the context. The application seems to be correct from legal counsel. So I would just make a motion to approve the request, approve the operations agreement, and authorize the city manager to sign the appropriate MLCC form and submittal by the applicant as part of the MLCC process.
So there's been a motion. Is there support? Support by Councilmember Trent. And now, further discussion.
Yep. I have
ahead,
I have a
Mayor
question
Pro
for
Tem.
the applicant, Ms. Allen, who I have to say, been coming to these things as long as I've been on this council.
It's a long time.
You were a regular for a while, but I don't know. I know the property owner at the Roxy, I know it's not them, but is in arrears of their taxes. What is that situation? What's going on there?
On the building.
Yes.
One second. Is it okay?
Yes,
Glenn?
yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
yes.
On the property tax? I know the personal property tax, which is ours. The property tax itself, I was unaware that there was any delinquency there.
Yeah, there's an issue.
Okay.
So I know that you don't own the building, but what exactly is going on? You don't know?
I wasn't even aware that there was a delinquency. No, so I mean, I can certainly reach out to them tomorrow, but I did not, wasn't aware at all. Yeah. I mean, we're not delinquent with our payments to them,
Right.
so.
Thank you.
We will reach out to them, find out.
I do have one other just small question. I think and all the detail was there. So it was, yeah, the application seems to be very complete. There was one spot, now I'm struggling finding it when I printed it out, where it said something about the rooftop bar, but there is not one.
There's not one.
But it was listed like there is one.
There is not one.
So I
We
think
don't-
that needs to be taken out.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can correct that.
Yeah, I mean, the goal was one, and
Yes,
the
it was.
town was, lots of us were very excited about one,
Oh, there you
but it never happened.
It was a
Just
very
so-
expensive goal.
Yeah, I know that they had mentioned that it was quite expensive, so
Currently, yes. I
just
wondered
for
about that.
legality reasons,
I
that
will
would probably
certainly
need to be
correct that.
removed. And then the only other curious question, so the tacos, I call it tacos and tequila, but I don't think that's even what it's called, the back door.
That's what
So
I
it's
call it.
one business,
It is.
correct? Because it
Owned by
looked
the
like
same
it was
company.
written up that way, owned by the same company,
Just
okay.
two little concepts under one roof.
One roof, okay, great. Well, we look forward to the change, personally, I do. Okay, Councilmember Salvia.
Okay, thank you. So it kind of on the same questions where it talked about the rooftop, was that referring to the parklet when DeMarco's uses the parklet, the parking space? Is a separate liquor license or application required for that?
No, we're not talking about the outdoor service area
Okay.
on Main Street. We're talking about.
A potential.
It's not on Main Street, it's on Side Street.
It was gonna be on the
We're talking about the roof, and that's what did not, we had applied to liquor control. We talked to the city about it, and that's our mistake for including it in there, but they did not go through with it. They will have the outdoor service area on the Side Street.
Great, thank you.
Councilmember Trent.
So are you going to continue the hours, mostly in evenings? Would you ever add?
Hours are
any-
identical to
To what?
what Mark Mandola did. I don't think they closed
Yeah.
past 10 or
Yeah,
11
they are
o'clock.
listed in there,
Yeah,
yeah.
they were.
Yeah.
And when were you planning on reopening? Is there a date for that?
There won't be any downtime.
Oh,
We're
Oh.
closed down now, so we're gonna probably reopen in about 4 weeks or so.
okay. There was a woman in a shop I was at was asking. I did not know.
It does say, I think, in the details, there won't be major renovation changes,
No.
just
it's
some
just-
tweaking.
I'm surprised there's that much downtime. What are you doing? I mean, get to work.
Cleaning the carpets.
It's some new chefs, we hired a new chef, we're doing a new menu, we wanna make sure we work out any kinks before we open back up, but 4 weeks or so we should.
Did I miss the name? Is it in here? Is it?
Are you maintaining the name
The
for
name's
now?
all the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. Well, thank you.
Well, I think we are ready for a roll call.
Jones,
Yes.
Dixon,
Yes.
Clauser,
Yes.
Hauser,
Yes.
Salvia,
Yes.
Trent.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to another business in Rochester, so thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Katie.
That was my first liquor license transfer, so, yeah, complete, cross it off, yes. No, yeah,
Bingo
exactly.
card.
Legislation deliberation, there is none, reports and regular business. Consideration of a nomination to the Board of Review. So, we have an application from Lynn Oates for an appointment for the alternate position for the Board of Review. Someone stepped down. The city is fortunate to have applicants who are willing to become involved in local government and contribute their perspectives, expertise, and commitment to the community. So I will need a city council member. Okay,
I will nominate Lynn Oates for the position of Board of Review person.
alternate, just so we know, alternate position. And I need.
I'll support that.
Support by Councilmember Salvia. Roll call.
Jones,
Yes.
Vixen,
Yes.
Clauser,
Yes.
Hauser,
Yes.
Salvia,
Yes.
Trent.
Yes.
Okay, next we have, I assume this is next, this is in front of me. Yes. So every year, I guess this is done, where the election, there's testing of the election equipment. And so we need to approve, we are considered the election commission, city council, review and approve the city clerk and the deputy clerk to serve as designees on behalf of us to conduct the public accuracy test.
So
I
moved.
need a motion. Okay, motion by Mayor Pro Tem, support by Trent. Roll call.
Jones,
Yes.
Vixen,
Yes.
Clauser,
Yes.
Hauser,
Yes.
Salvia,
Yes.
Trent.
Yes.
Wow. We are.
Home stretch, don't trip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Not trip on the finish line.
We are at the point of reports from various boards and commissions.
Yes.
So, and we're starting with City Beautiful, and Councilmember Clauser was out of town, so we do not have a report for City Beautiful. We're gonna go into Paint Creek Trailways, and Councilmember King is not here, so we are going to move on
all up to me.
We're gonna move on to, Councilmember Trent, give us some, I know you had some additional sustainability.
I did, because we met again, and because we punted it. Now I'm 2 weeks in a row. You'd think we meet all the time. We only meet once a month. Just confirming that. We're not that excited that we meet twice a month. So we met on June 15th, and we did talk about what Rob Harper presented, and that's why we wanted him to present, so that it could be public. So we're looking at the contract, and the Sustainability Committee will be reviewing that the next time we meet. And we're talking about having a sign, and it will be designed and put up by the bins, which will be at the DPW. So that's where the site will be. And we have what will go in the bins. It will be very clear, and it will be for Rochester residents only. So we want to make sure that it is not overloaded. And the committee has acknowledged, even though, that we do need to put this up on the website so everyone knows what's going on, so we can send people to the website. We're going to create a communications plan. We toyed with maybe a text sign-up list for Ready Rochester Alert, so when you can sign up, we can send that out. We're going to have a soft rollout approach, word of mouth to start, and then we'll ramp it up with social media posts probably shortly thereafter. So that's that. Oh, any questions?
I have a question on the Mine Green, Michigan. So it says you reviewed a proposal.
We will review it, yes, and we are going to go over it. After you guys have seen this today, we wanted to make sure you knew what was going to happen, and then we bring it here.
So that was my question, just process for like when we get a new vendor for the city. So this is a city service, right?
Yeah.
We'll be recycling. Do we have to put out a bid, or does the
No, they're
sustainability
the-
killer
there's-
bid picks?
The
and then it comes to city?
sustainability chose it because they service Rochester, and there aren't enough, there are not enough vendors that do this. So that's what we chose.
And to city council, you bring the proposal or whoever you choose here, and then we approve it? Is that the process?
Well, I mean, we could have brought the proposal first, but I felt like you needed to hear what the program was, so you knew what you were bidding on.
Yes.
So I chose to have him speak first. Then we all we look like we're getting some head nods, that no one's like, don't do this. And so then we will bring forth the contract
Got it.
that he
Thanks.
has presented. Yeah, I didn't want to do it in the same evening, so that was the choice. So basically, we want people to sign up, and then when we come next meeting, we'll have more of a detailed way to do it. This is kind of a high-level, 30,000 feet bird's eye view.
Any other questions? Okay. I've got so many pages here, I've lost my agenda. Okay, that's because I'm next. Okay, receipt of the report of the DDA. Jessica was traveling, having fun, so I will give the report. And just the highlights were the Graham is moving along, and it is on budget. So they feel like they will hit their budget and they will hit their deadline. So that's great news. And if you drive by there, you can see a lot is going on. They're doing the roof, they're doing the sides. They talked about next year's Holiday Expo. They've raised the dollar amount to $225 a table, and now I haven't ever gone, but they have the whole space, which I don't know what that means. I know you've gone before, but they've got more space.
They opened up.
It's the whole Royal Park, the
It's a
whole,
whole
it's
yeah.
chaos. It's so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, so they love it also.
Shopping, holiday
So they opened
chaos.
up the other room. Yes, 'cause
With
it
wine.
is-
Yeah, with wine.
Okay.
That's why.
With
Yeah.
wine. Oh, great.
I hear it's very successful. They
It
did
is.
say they're going to try very hard to accommodate Rochester entries first. So they want to see if they can get more Rochester people to participate, which I think is a great idea. Nick did an economic update, so that was a big chunk of our meeting, as you can imagine. Foot patrols are going to start the first week of July. So we'll have 2 officers that are walking downtown, which is great. And then we did spend quite a bit of time talking about the potential of a bike ordinance and talking about the walk your wheels. And they didn't take a vote, they didn't feel that's something they needed, but it was all head nods supporting it. We just didn't, I said the 2 things that need to be decided are where does it start, where does it end, and how do we tell the community, how do we sign? We all agreed that education is extremely important, and Marcy already has done a post and has a flyer. Yes, so, to get the information out. I think that was the highlights. And budget and finance, that's a good one to end the reports on.
Well, we had 2 meetings because we're very excited about budget and finance. So, we truly are. But we added these additional meetings. Normally, the budget and finance committee meetings would be finished, but we have asked each department head to come and present to us what their goals and objectives are based on our last budget approval, because we wanted more information. So we thought we'd get it ahead of time, and then they can send this out to the rest of the council. It's a short little packet, like 3 or 4 pages. So that's what we did. So on June 5th, our Chief Rohib came and met with us, and he talked about basically, it was all good news. They have 1 patrol position currently open with 8 candidates scheduled for interviews. And the recruitment remains a statewide challenge, though the state now covers academy costs. It's $6,000 in officer wages during training. So he talked about things like what he was projecting. 1 up to 4 officers may be eligible for retirement in 15 months. So they are, managing that and strategizing about that. So the program and community highlights were school internship program places 1 student per semester for 200 hours. 2 school resource officers remain at Rochester Community School generating revenue through RCIS. Church safety assessments completed at all local places of worship. DDA funded downtown foot patrols launching July 10, so everybody will have that going on Fridays and Saturdays and 5 to 11 p.m. It's very successful. I think they did it last year, I believe. And now, and then they're going to add a resident self-defense class is in planning for women.
Oh, that's good.
We ask about men, and maybe they'll add that one on. I don't know.
Well, we don't want to be sexist.
That was,
Right.
yeah, we don't. No, so.
Why are you looking at me?
Technology and fleet, although Chief Rohib is not here, he was happy to say we are current on technology, all technology, including body cams, in-car cameras, mobile computers, live 911 audio and vehicles, and a $35,000 technology grant, and new 911 equipment coming in 6 months through the Oakland County. We had that presented to us and approved. The fleet replacement targets vehicles per year. We know we talk about that quite often. And they're going to shift towards Tahoes, but not all Tahoes. All right, so the supervisory priorities are, they want supervisory, they would like more supervisory coverage, but they will be working on that next year. So that is that for June 5. June 19th was a little shorter. You may feel like you were in this meeting. So as a part of, and like I said, and this was continuing our budget and finance meetings when the department heads come and speak to us. And this time it was the DPW Director, Nick Schaefer. He met to review his department goals and objectives. So overall, so they have, which I thought was interesting, I did not know all of the divisions, I must say, and if anybody knows them, they can nod their head, because there's DPW, streets, parks, cemetery, water and sewer, automated parking. I just not know that they were divided up in divisions. So DPW has increased focus on staff training and cross-training across all divisions so employees can support one another more effectively. The streets, the operations are running smoothly with requests and response times actively monitored to meet residents and city needs. I think they said they had 8 street employees. Parks, as parks continue to grow in size and use, I don't know about, I mean, maybe we're not getting any more land, but they continue to be utilized more. The council has approved hiring that 1 new parks employee because 3 employees were doing all the parks work. And they are expected to start next month. Then the cemetery, they do a lot for the cemetery, and the road was closed now, and now we have, I think it was 92 new plots.
And 15 have already been sold. Marcy got back to me, so that's great.
So if anybody needs a plot with headstones, they're now available, because that was a new offering, because they had to get rid of all the headstones. Okay, water and sewer, they'll have, well, 2 motor will be rebuilt at the water plant, and they continue to do their regular water testing for the well water for the part of the city that gets well water. And then automated parking. Both lots are being evaluated and monitored all the time for deterioration, and they've been keeping them up really well. And the committee discussed holding a workshop at the start of next year's budget cycle where all department heads would provide this type of detailed update with reports made available to the full council. And that is that. I am going to request that there's like 4 or 5 sheets or whatever they say, presented to us, be sent out to council each time they present. Does that sound good to you guys?
It does.
Yes, Councilmember Salvia.
Yeah, I just have a question. I think at the last meeting we talked about, or I thought I heard the calendar was discussed for the budget.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
so
We
I'm
did.
just hoping as soon as we know the school calendar, we could get that to council, because some of us travel.
You're right.
Just
They
some of
did.
us.
And I apologize. That was we did talk about that, got all caught up in these department heads' reports. But yes, we looked at a budget calendar, and I believe I'll ask Marcy, if that's finalized, she should send that out to everyone.
Do you have anything to add on that? No? Okay. Yeah.
Great.
Did I get most of it right?
The sooner the better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we did feel it was very important, because it was eye-opening to us, some of the things were shared, that we all should be getting that information, so we can make better decisions. So I think that everybody agreed, it was very important there, so.
Yeah.
But I just say, one of the Saturday sessions, I think we talked about the first
one
Saturday
being
session
that.
is going to have the departments
Yeah.
come in, because I think we thought last year we just kind of didn't even talk about that, went right into the goals.
Yeah.
Where this time we can do it this way, so I think we all felt that was
Like
better.
even detail about how many staff members they have.
Yeah.
How many fleet, what is their fleet? You
I
know,
didn't
just
know how.
digging a little bit deeper. Everybody agreed, and finance was super supportive of us doing it, so.
Just, one more thing, each department head has encouraged everyone, they would be more than happy to meet with any one of us at any time to give us the walkthrough, and maybe good to do that before the goals and objectives, so we won't have as many, at least we'd have questions with some background information.
And we talked about that too. Marilyn and I had done the tour of the DPW, and it really is important to see how many trucks, the size of the trucks, how much they cost to replace, and even doing the police ride-along, seeing the wear and tear on the cars and understanding. So, yeah, we feel like to encourage everybody, and I'm sure those that have been here have done those tours, but to kind of tour all the different departments. Great, all right. Megan, is there any public comment at home?
We have no one online, thank you.
All right, and any public comment from the three of you? Here, no, okay. No public comment, general miscellaneous, okay, I gotta look here and see what time it is. Are we ready? Ready for this? 7:35.
No, we gotta,
Oh, sorry.
yes.
Take it back. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. City clerk.
Just a quick little election update. The first wave of absentee ballots are going out tomorrow. It's a little over 3,000 or so. And then you can start getting an absentee ballot over the counter starting on Wednesday. And then the public accuracy test, that's on Thursday, July 16th at 2 o'clock. That's what you guys just approved us to be the designated testers for. The only change is it used to be here in Chambers. It's going to get moved up to the upstairs conference room. So it's still public. Anyone can walk in. You guys can still come even though you made us the designees. And then we'll just escort them back and they can view that. And then next meeting, I'm going to be asking for the approval of the election inspectors.
Wonderful. Finance director?
Nothing, Mayor, thank you.
Okay. Mayor Pro Tem?
Yeah, I'd just like to say on Friday, we had at OPC, we had the summer soiree, which I think was a big success. It was well-attended and, of course, a great cause. And then just as Councilmember Salvia mentioned, next month, starting the 25th, is the Rah-Rah Signature Event Tennis Tournament for adults and juniors. And it is the 50th anniversary of the tennis tournament, and we've actually had the same director, Jerry Murphy from Rochester High School, who's been the tennis coach there for 54 years.
Oh, my God.
And he's run the tournament for 50 years. And no, I have not played in all 50.
Thank you for answering that.
I've played in a lot, but
49 of them.
Yeah.
thank you.
Councilmember Trent?
No, I don't have anything, thank you.
Councilmember Clauser? Or Hauser? Well, let's go to Clauser. We're going to shake it up. Clauser, do you have anything?
No, I'm caught for, just kidding. I don't have any updates, no.
Okay.
No.
Councilmember Salvi?
I'd just like to wish everyone happy 4th of July. It's America's 250th birthday. You know I'm such a historian. I delve into some historic facts. And did you know America's form of government that we're celebrating, the 250 years, with the signing of the Declaration of Independence, has lasted longer than any other form of government in the world. On average, it's 16 years. So we may be a not perfect union, maybe a more perfect union, but it's a pretty special place. And so to me, it's a miracle that we became a nation. So celebrate in the way you feel you should celebrate.
Thank you. Councilmember Hauser?
I'm all set. Thank you very much, Mayor.
All right. The only thing I have, and I should have said this, and remind me if I'm having the right, Board of Review will no longer meet here.
Correct, yes.
It will be at Rochester Hills. Do you want to say a little bit about that?
Just as a quick update, so since we combined and transitioned over starting July 1st from Oakland County Assessing to Rochester Hills Assessing, partnering with Rochester Hills Assessing Department, the Board of Review meetings will be, and it'll be noticed, we'll have plenty of updates to everybody on it, but it will be held at their location, at their city hall off of Livernois and Avon. 1000 Rochester Hills Drive. So we will make sure we'll have notices. We'll do everything from Facebook to the public not hearing, but the Board of Review notices for the paper. We'll make sure to note very large font, new location, here's the site. And then, of course, we'll have signage up here, because should they come in the evening session and we're closed, we'll have signage that says new address, make sure to go to the location. So we'll have that all covered.
Perfect. And the only other thing I'll say is just the skate park is really booming. They poured the concrete, And I was in New Orleans, and Mr. Rewald called me in the morning and said, we need someone to be there so they don't walk through the concrete. So Colin graciously stood there while the concrete set all day and made sure no one walked on it, which thank you to him for doing that. But he got to meet a lot of the skateboarders, and he said they're coming from as far as Toledo, which is
Wow.
pretty exciting. Now we have to keep them off the grass, the hydro grass that was just done today, and there's already some footprints, so we got to keep them out of that. But now the excitement happens, the concrete is poured, it's beautiful, and now we're deciding on shade structures and picnic tables, and then we will get out with a date on when we're going to do the opening, so that's exciting. And I believe now, can I do this? Okay,
Part 2.
7:40, yeah. Meeting adjourned.
Yes, happy birthday, Jamie.
Yes.